Scrappy at times, but just your overall assessment of that one.
Oh, it was pretty wet out there, like the constant drizzle and that, and both teams, I think both teams tried to play, but it was pretty greasy obviously, so come a scrap and, a scrap over field position and obviously not getting penalised, which was obviously a big factor in our first half performance, so being able to turn that around in the second half was great.
What did you make of the officiating tonight? There were a lot of penalties against you guys.
Yeah, I think in the emotion of the game, you sort of look at them and we'll look at it in the weekend and after today and have a good look at what we can be doing better and seeking clarity, I suppose. Consistency from one week to the next is what everyone's looking for, and I suppose that's part of where we're at the moment, trying to adapt to these new rules.
They had a lot of opportunities, particularly in the second half. How pleasing for you guys that you were able to shut them up and they ended up coughing up quite a bit of pill.
Yeah, we're pretty happy. Obviously, for the time since we've won here, and coming up against the Chiefs side at home is pretty tough. Pride ourselves on their forward pack, and we sort of put the asset on ourselves to do a job up front so that we could get a good result, and I feel we did that. Although the penalty count was pretty high, I think it was his first game of this tournament, so a bit of teething problems there, but we'll do our best to try and sort of negate the penalty count and keep it out of the refs' hands.
Did you feel like there was any sort of improvement from last week, just in that area?
I wouldn't say improvement, but just different pictures and different sort of clarity. I think we train a different picture during the week, and to come into the game and sort of get penalised on a different picture, it's pretty hard. But saying that, I'm proud of the way we actually stood our ground and managed to keep the ref out of it in the second half. He went the other way, and I think it was that constant talking with him, even though we were on the back foot with penalty count. We managed to get some good go forward from just having a chat with him.
Patrick, you've been in this team for a long time. You mentioned it's 2011 since your last one here. I think 2 of the past 18 you've been the Chiefs. Is this like a very significant plank for the franchise to win tonight, to get up over that hurdle?
Yeah, it was in the back of our minds, but we know it's only game 2. It's only the start. We'll be happy with the result, but I think Blues team of old just went in there with all emotions and no process really, so I'm pretty happy with how we've gone about our weeks in the past 5 weeks.
Sorry, Patrick. Leon, what were the adjustments you asked the team to make in that particular area at half time, if you did at all?
We talked just about just some technical aspects around the clean out and what we're getting called on, and then obviously just trusting, staying calm and like Patrick was talking about, just staying about processes, and we knew that if we could eliminate the penalties, that we had enough of our game there to do the job and trust that will happen, and that did happen, so we're really pleased with that.
Is it a conversation you need to have with Bryce Lawrence and co? If you're getting one picture one week and then a different picture the next week, is that a conversation that you need to start having with them?
Those conversations are really free-flowing between Bryce and the referees and the coaches, and we're all in this together. We all see the upside of the laws and what they're trying to achieve with the laws. So, we're not going to, we've got things wrong. We've probably got a couple wrong as well, and that's where we've got to be really open and honest around the review and look to get a product that we want to play and people want to watch, and that's the main thing, and that's what we're all searching for.
Aaron, plenty of opportunities, I suppose, out there. Why aren't you able to execute those?
Yeah, it's the thing at the moment. It's kind of not one thing at the moment. It's kind of like a whole lot of little wee things in terms of us. The turnovers that we go again really costly. We've had a line out, we've driven well, and then we've kicked to the corner and had an overthrow, and then we've missed another line out. So 2 line outs, pretty hot on attack, and losing them or not executing them, that's disappointing. And then a few other opportunities in terms of, I thought we started exceptionally well. The game we looked strong, the contact area was good, and then take our 3 points, and then we don't exit and execute and give away a soft silly penalty, and they kick to the corner, and we're 7-3 down, and sort of probably trying to force a few things at times. It was one of those days in terms of just keeping a cool head and being comfortable playing a bit of territory and waiting for their opportunities, and we were probably just forced a little bit.
Certain things just seem so complex. Is there a way of simplifying this to take that interpretational element out of it?
Yeah, interpretation from the
referee. I mean, referees shouldn't have to interpret. The rules of the game should be clearly written so that they shouldn't be interpreting. They should actually be just reading the black and white and then enforcing that as what they say.
Yeah, well, I think that's, it's different. There's a lot of force going into that contact area, and seeing all the pictures in terms of guys on their feet, how they're on the ball, the guys rolling away. So, look, they're trying to speed things up and make the game faster, and we've just got to keep adapting to that.
Do you see where they are getting to? Like, can you see a positive end to this little bit of pain that people are enjoying?
Look, it's hard because from an attack perspective, you're trying to win 100% of the ball on attack, and then from a defensive perspective, you're trying to turn the ball over and slow down as much as you can. So it's a challenge, but hopefully, I can see if as long as they keep being consistent on the tackler, and there are times there, and fair enough, they've got us for a bit of side entry, and that's understandable. We thought we were on the ball a couple of times, and they were pretty hot on guys going past the ball and off their feet as well. So like I said, we just got to keep reacting to that.
Did he get the yellow card wrong, Leon?
No, because he gave us a warning, and so we knew we were on notice, and if he had to blow the whistle again, Patrick had spoken to the boys about it, so I think we were very well aware that we're on notice.
Patrick, it's record setting, 5 in a row away from home, so you've never done that, Blues, so you must be pretty proud of something like that you can tick off.
Yeah, we're not thinking about that too much. We've got a bigger job at hand. We're looking at the bigger picture. We want a lot of success. We're focusing on getting winning streaks. That's not going to get us very far. So, like I said before, I'm happy with how we're tracking in terms of how we go about our week, in terms of working towards the game. Something that we've definitely improved as a whole group. Coaching staff, like players, people other staff off the field. So, saying that, we'll be happy with the streak, but